Hello girls, we are back again. This is Zahir Rahimtoola, and I guess you must have gone through the first part of our kind of discussion about problem solving and decision making. We'll now deal with some processes in terms of decision making. Decision making is the most critical process. In fact, problem solving and decision making go hand in hand. Once you've identified the problems, you've applied positive thoughts, you've sort of thought of multiple things as to how do you sort of sort the process out, you now come to a time when it's time to make decisions. Decision making, let me tell you something, when you make decisions, you need to, and especially when it comes to business decisions, is you need to keep the sentiments out of the process, because sentiments can cloud your decision. You need to do the following. You need to take a holistic approach in sort of the fact that you analyze the problem, and then you need to work out the decisions that what would I do. Most people and most theories say that you always have a plan A and a plan B and a plan C and a plan D. Whilst that may hold true to a lot of processes, in my personal opinion and in my own sort of life experience, I have always believed in staying focused. So what does one do? In my case, what I do is I've had the problem, I've thought it out, I've taken the advice. Now is the time I need to take that decision and apply it. And here's what I do is, firstly, I try to sort of visualize the process. When you visualize what your decision is going to entail, or what is going to be the result of the decision you take, so in your own mind you sort of figured out that, okay, if I'm going to be doing this, I see this happening. So once you visualize the process, you then need to bring it to fruition. You need to sort of, make sure that it comes to life and it becomes a real sort of process. Again, when you make the decision, you need to be very, very focused, because without focus, you're going to go haywire. You will sort of move from A to B to C, which a lot of people do say. But my personal opinion is be focused, stay focused, and take that decision. And once you've made the decision, you need to then stick to that decision and apply it. Of course, there is no ironclad rule, or you don't put on the horse blinders and you just go blindly into the decision you make. At every point whilst you're going through that process, you will need to sort of make adjustments to the plan. But the basic idea is to stay on course and move ahead. Also, another thing which I see normally happening with a lot of people is, when they go through the decision making process, is that they think too much. Too much of thought is bad, because what you need to do is, it's like driving a car. When you drive a car, what do? If you're in Clifton, you don't think about what's happening at Sharai Faisal. You think you're driving the car, you see the car in front of you, and you don't want to create an accident. You want to reach your destination. So the important thing is to sort of move on that decision with what you see in front of you, and then keep on making adjustments. Because once you do that, and once you stop that thought process of what would happen futuristically, you will be able to get a good control of the process, and trust me, you will come out winning, and at the end of the day, you will sort of pat yourself in the back and you'll say, aha, I made the right decision. I hope to see each of you as a glowing member of our society, as women to take lead, and at the end of the day to make Pakistan a great nation. My wishes and prayers to you.